All right, Capricorn, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is going to be for the 28th of December through the 3rd of January. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below because the signs are different. All right, Capricorn, so not a whole lot going on astrologically this week. We have two major aspects. One's actually quite important, and that's involving Mercury. Mercury's actually slowing down. He's going to go retrograde next week, and so his aspect, all of his aspects, which is just one this week, it's going to be dragged out because he's slowing down in the sky. So that's scoring up to Mars, which is actually sometimes a little bit of that touchy, kind of irritable energy, generally in the collective. But here it can be very constructive when working with it in that balanced way. So this is involving a couple areas in particular. One is your 12th house. You've had Mercury transiting your 12th. So maybe there's been more focus in terms of spirituality or getting that rest and relaxation, the more easygoing aspects of life lately. Maybe there's a lot you're learning about that with Mercury. And so with him slowing down, it's a good time to kind of pause with that this week, especially the later part, and reflect on it, because this is going to be a big part of that Mercury retrograde in terms of your connection to God, having that spiritual time out, maybe working behind the scenes and that sort of stuff, which, like I said, is already a big focus for you anyways, because you do have the sun here. So extra attention there to maybe get that rest and relaxation, to do maybe that, more spiritual stuff in your life, whatever it might be. I think is great with that. It can become, like I said, very constructive with that square. Now, with Mars up here in your 9th house, it's also involving philosophy, spirituality, being constructive with that. Understanding more about what life's about, your life path, and implementing that in that more grounded way. Anything involving overseas things or distant matters, such as travel or connecting to people abroad or whatever, is also going to be, involved with this. And this is perhaps where you've been more motivated over the past couple months to understand more about life and philosophy and share it perhaps and teach, maybe with Mars up there. Now, in terms of rulerships, it's also going to involve a couple different areas. Mercury rules your 6th and your 9th. So extra attention with the routine, the health, the work environment, I think will be important, as well as with that 9th house, of course, which we just talked about. And Mars rules your 11th and your 4th. So with the group stuff, community things, which are shifting for you this week, which I'll talk about, and anything involving your ideals, patience with that also, and then home and family stuff, extra attention with that this week, I think will be very important. Now, in terms of what's shifting, Venus is actually going into that 11th house of group things, community stuff, organizations, your ideals, and that's been a serious area with your ruler here, really helping you ground this over the past months. So with Venus, it really lightens that up, and I think you can enjoy maybe connecting to the groups, the friends, the community stuff this week, but really for the next few weeks with Venus's transit here, maybe the next month. But it's really shifting at the later part of the week, so could be quite nice. Again, lifting up that Saturn energy, but you do want to take that, of course, serious with your ruler there. And I think it's a good area for the long term for you to build anything involving groups, networks, community stuff, and those big picture ideals. Now, the other aspect this week is that we do have the Sun sextiling Neptune, this early part. So the key with this is there's actually good energy coming in to kind of mitigate some of that square. It's involving that 12th again. So it could be easy going, in fact. There could be a good opportunity to rest up this week, generally speaking, or have that spiritual time out or what have you. Maybe that's coming from the faith and trust involving the material stuff lately with Neptune in that 2nd house, or with your values in general. So pretty good there. Helps neutralize more of that square. But it is a good week to be constructive, especially because we are in the 3rd quarter phase of this lunar cycle with the moon. And this is all in regards to those community things, maybe new insights you've had over the past few weeks involving groups, community stuff, your ideals, what have you, organizations, technological things perhaps, and implementing that, as well as any new insights you gained about your work or your routine last week during that full moon in Gemini. Also good to implement that also. All right, Capricorn, so have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Take care.